Hello there! So due to popular demand and request, I wanted to make a dedicated video with Haley, my older dog. She is 15 years old. This video is to establish how to prolong your old animal's life. This includes cats, this includes dogs. Haley is a great example of that because, as I described in my last video, when she turned 12, she was having some really big health-related issues. Specifically in regards to joint pain, she would hardly move. She was having trouble getting up. She would cry when she would walk around or would take her on a walk. She would just be in constant pain. So there are some things that I did. I made some changes to her food. I made some changes to her diet. I started giving her some medications and things like that to prolong her life. And if you are a pet owner like myself and you love your old dog, your old cat, whatever animal you have, perhaps allow this video to help prolong your dog's life so they are happy and not in pain. Because there's nothing more painful than having to put your animal down when they still got a lot of life left into them. And something that with dogs specifically is that as soon as dogs get bad arthritis or joint pain, a lot of owners just put them down. And that's not always the best option because, one, they still have life in them. They don't actually need to be put down. You just need to take the proper steps to get them healthy. And I'm going to basically explain that today, how I prolonged Haley's life, and I didn't have to put you down because I thought I was going to have to, but I didn't. So number one, because of her age, I had to change her food diet. So naturally, I went to soft dog food. That's a given because older animals, their teeth fall out, their teeth just naturally decay, just like humans do. So I changed her food diet. Really, nothing is really specific there. She loves her food, and it's soft and doesn't hurt her teeth. The main thing, though, that I've had with Haley was joint pain when she turned about 11 to 12 years old. And she would constantly cry. No one likes hearing their animal cry. So what I did is, this is still not a super popular thing. There's still a lot of misconceptions about it, but I'm here to kind of put the nail in the coffin. And I'm going to recommend a brand, and I'm not sponsored by them. This is not being paid. This is something that I paid with my own money. It's linked down below in the description if you want to buy it and try it for yourself. And look at that, she's already sniffing it. She's already sniffing this right now. This is Hemp Juice, okay? This is Hemp Juice, organic hemp. This brand right here. Oh, she's laying down. She's laying down. For Hemp Juice that you choose to get, this runs about $35 to $40 for a total of, I think it was 120 soft chews. These things have exponentially helped her joints. Like, literally, she doesn't cry anymore. She runs, she jumps on the chair, she jumps on furniture, she plays with my other dogs. She is very, very peppy. Here, do you want this? You haven't had this today. Do you want it? No, you don't want it? Come here. Come on. Look. Want it? Oh, you do? Okay. Oh, all right. There, she just ate it. Oh, nope, you dropped it on the ground. She's making herself comfortable. So here we go. Let's see if she'll take it. Will she take it? You don't want it? You don't want it today? You not want this? No, you don't want it? Okay, so my dog's weird. Sometimes she'll eat these instantly when I give them by hand. Other days she won't eat them. So, and there's an explanation for that. If she doesn't want to eat these, she normally does, but sometimes she doesn't. She's kind of a picky eater. Sometimes she won't eat them. The secondary thing I do is I use a hemp bacon flavor stuff that I put in her mouth. Now, she does love this brand because it's bacon flavor. What dog does not like bacon, right? Now, she doesn't always like this, mainly because she doesn't like things being put in her mouth. But, for the sake of this video, I just did a tiny little drop of this bacon hemp, also known as CBD, bacon flavored stuff in her mouth. And she's already licking her lips.
You like that, don't you? You do good at bacon. Eat bacon flavor. Eat the bacon flavor. Eat.
I use this. I've actually got this at a super mall. Believe it, there was a CBD hemp machine in the mall, and I've never seen this. I guess this is a Washington thing and really, really new. But you can get CBD products, like actual real high, not the things that you go into the gas station, the cheap stuff that's, probably fake, but like the real product stuff like this, designed for your pets. And I looked into this brand before. It's called Select Pets. Bacon flavor stuff, and this works absolute wonders. If she doesn't eat the hemp chews like she normally does, sometimes I just do this. So I replace it with this. I have both of these things. They're also linked down below in the description if you'd like to purchase them. So next up is, where did I put it?
Where did I put it? Where did I put it, Haley?
So with old age, and this qualifies for humans too, animals tend to have bladder-related issues. And one of the things that I have found, without actually going to a vet and getting extremely, extremely expensive medication, because sometimes she pee-pees when she shouldn't, just because she's old, and with old age comes a smaller bladder, naturally. But I use this brand called Crane Bladder Health Urinary Tract Support. This is what I use. Let's see if she'll take this. Because sometimes, dude, sometimes she'll take these things and sometimes she won't. Do you want this? Do you not want? No, you don't want it today? Well, you did eat today, so I think that's why. Because normally I put this stuff in her food and then she eats it. She doesn't seem to like to take it standalone. Sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't. She's a strange dog. She's kind of moody. I call her old granny for a reason. Because like some days she'll eat something out of your hand, and then other days she won't. But this is really, really effective because I put my dogs in a crate when I go to bed, typically around 11, 12 at midnight, and I get up around 7 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock every single day. And it helps her not to piddle herself in the box, which is something that she's never done because she's potty trained. My other dogs are potty trained. When you get old, sometimes you just can't hold it as you used to. So these are extremely effective. They're linked down below. Use my links down below. You can find these exact products. You can look at the reviews. These are legitimate. They work. I've been using them for the last couple years. And if you really want to prolong your animal's health, I really recommend you try these hemp tabs. You try these urinary tracts. You try this Bacon Select CBD oil because it actually works wonders. This isn't bogus. This isn't just me saying it just to help people. It's real. This stuff works. And I know that it works because I've seen the difference it's made in my dog's life and how much happier and how much more mobile she is because of this stuff. Next up, Haley has really bad nose. Like, she gets really congested in her nose, and she gets big, gigantic boogers. And I don't like taking tweezers and plucking out her boogers, and I know that Haley doesn't like that either. Nobody likes to have boogers plucked out of their nose. So what I got this Homeo Pet Nose Relief. This little thing, I'm not even going to really showcase the brand because I didn't think it worked that well. But I would dip it in her, do a drop in her mouth, and it did clear her nose. So like the boogers stopped, every morning big boogers were just gone. So that it did help in that regard. But the problem is it wasn't helping her with her respiratory issues. Because Haley, when her nose gets stuffy, or her just sinuses in general, I think it's more of, the doctors told me that it's more of her chest. It gets all blocked up with sinuses. So even when I gave this to her, she was still breathing like, it was not a very comforting sound. No, it's not a nice sound. It doesn't sound very good. Man, you got bad breath. But, so what I did is I changed brands from this brand, which I'm not even going to showcase or recommend, to this brand, and it's called Pet Alive. Relieves blocked nose, sinuses, and this is the most important thing, your chest. So if you have a cat, if you have a dog, and it has respiratory issues that are stemming from their chest, this is what you need, and it really, really, really does work. It's linked down below in the description. You can find it on Amazon. Now, because these are actual little physical, pills, and I give her 2 a day, and this does work. Since I started giving her these, there's no more gargliness, there's no more breathing in her chest, her nose is clear, she doesn't get any boogers, her nose is just flawless now. There's literally, I haven't plucked a booger from her nose in almost a month, and it's been quite amazing since transitioning to this compared to this nose relief stuff, which didn't seem to really work that well compared to this brand. It's linked down below. Again, it's kind of pricey. It's almost 40 bucks for this. You get 180 tablets. Works for your dog, works for your cats. But if your animal's having nose and breathing problems, this will work. I haven't interacted with anybody when this product has not worked with their pets. So what I do is, because I can't get Haley to, take these by herself, I put the pills in this tiny little piece of bread, and she'll probably take this. Do you want this? Want bread? Oh. You got it? You got it? Look at that. Look at it. Ta-da! Voila! Good job, Haley.
Good job, you did it. You did it, Haley. You did it, you ate your medication.
Ta-da! It was literally that simple. She took these easily, just swallowed it whole. She loves bread. Whatever. She'll eat anything with a little tiny thing of bread. If I give this into anything else, I put this in her dog food, she won't take it. Put gravy over this, she won't take it. I have to literally put it in a piece of bread, squeeze it, and then give it to her that way. So, whatever works, right? You and I love our pets. We absolutely love our pets. Cats, dogs, hamsters, whatever pet you have. And I'm just making this video that if you have a cat or a dog, these products that I have shown today will, in fact, increase their lifespan and make them much happier and not struggle. A lot of misconceptions when it comes to things like hemp and CBD oil. And all my response to that is, if you really don't think that they work, you're dumb. They do. My mom uses CBD oil for her hands, her arthritis. My mom's also a pianist. It helps her. Literally, she has chronic arthritis pain in her hands. She's a pianist and struggles to play. When she dabs it on her knuckles, voila, pain's gone. I cannot stress to you enough how quality some of this stuff is, and how much it affects humans in a positive way, and how much it can affect our little fur babies and make them much happier and much healthier in the long run. I just want to say thank you for watching this video if you made it all the way through. All these products that I've talked about and showcased, they are linked down below. You're a happy pet owner. I'm a happy pet owner. There's nothing worse than putting our pets down when they don't need to be put down. If you take these simple things of urinary tracts, hemp tabs, and the bacon flavored combined with some chest and respiratory, sinus stuff, for the most part, I think you'll be good with your pets. Obviously, there's things that this stuff won't fix, so I'm not pretending like if your dog or animal gets cancer, these things aren't necessarily going to solve it. That's a whole nother area that I'm not qualified to give any advice on. But when it comes to basic things like sinuses and respiratory, joint pain, this is what I've used for my past dogs and even Haley as of right now. I just want people to be happy with their pets and expand their life as long as possible so they're not in pain. That's what matters. Thanks for watching, and my J Station video will be out this coming next week. Prepare yourselves.